Alright, boys and girls, today is lesson 8.3. Our essential question for today is how do you estimate area by counting unit squares? This is something you guys have done for years and years here through elementary school. We're just going to make it a little bit another step harder this year for you by making things a little bit more complex with the shapes that you're finding the area of. Two vocabulary words for today. One of them is area. Area is a measure of the surface covered on the inside of a plane figure. And square units. These are equally spaced boxes that cover two dimensions of a plane figure. Those are length and width. Those are your two dimensions that are covered by each square unit. Square units can be designated by different measurements such as centimeters squared, feet squared, inches squared. So today we're just going to start off with just simply counting boxes. We don't need to designate a specific measurement for today's lesson. So they'll just be known as square units. Okay. So we'll start off with the basics. If you have a rectangular figure, such as this, the area would be the space that is taken up on the inside of this rectangle. Now, to properly do that, the way that we've done this in years past is simply counting boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now, some of you might notice while you're looking at this with an area of 24. 24 is, I started with a 4 first. 24 is Mr. Williams' second favorite number, and you should know one of the ways that you can make it is with 3 times 8. Once we get into formulas, you'll see that all rectangular figures you can do a length times width calculation to find the area on the inside. Now remember, today it's just going to be looking at these rectangular figures and things with triangles and counting boxes on the inside. So we don't need to worry about formulas yet. It's just about getting the concept of area today. So you're perfectly fine to just simply count every box on the inside of it, just like I did at first by tapping those boxes. Now, some of the shapes might get a little bit tricky, like this. And now I will come out this way and this way. Now we start off with 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's that same 24 area. This time it comes from an array that is 4 boxes by 6 boxes. So 4 times 6 gave me that rectangle of 24 boxes, but you notice I've got this part down here to deal with this time. Now there are 2 whole boxes. I'm going to mark those in red right now. Right there. Each of those get added to my 24. So now I'm up to 26 square units at this point. And now I'm going to mark with a third color. This, and this are all little triangles. I'm going to draw one separately here. You can see that that little triangle, each one of those that is dotted, represents half of one of these blocks. So if you count the total number of half blocks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dots that I put in there, 4 half blocks. It's going to take 2 of these triangles put together to make a whole, just like you see right here. So these 2 dots together, that's going to make 1 whole block. These 2 dots together makes another whole block. So I've got 2 more whole blocks to add. My grand total for the area of this figure is 28, and now I'm going to put a U and a little squared symbol up there for unit squared. That's the basics of today's lesson. You have several different ways to practice this. Before you start in on the journal pages, please read page 133 in the SRB. And then in class today you're going to be working through journal page 227. And I think we're actually going to do the homework here in school today, and that's Study Link 8.3. We'll probably do that in school. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Remember, you can rewind these, you can rewatch them. Any questions at all, feel free to ask. Good luck.